We've had this conversation and you seem to agree with me, but when there's complications you withdraw and leave me to be. When there's a problem you become like a wall, and every time I trip it's a free fall. Why don't you help me the way I help you? You don't have to save me, just be my parachute. When I'm feeling down you're just not there, making sure I'm okay. Why don't you help me the way I help you?
Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. So I actually wasn't planning to post a video today due to it being New Year's Eve. I figured a lot of y'all would be out, spending time with your family doing fun New Year's Eve things. But I had things to do anyways this week, so I decided I would film, and I think it would be a really good video for those of you that are on YouTube today and maybe you're resetting your house. I'm also going to be sharing our New Year's dinner. I had made it a little early so that we could have it all weekend, so I'll be sharing that with you guys. But yeah, I'm just doing some cleaning and decluttering, a little bit of organizing today. I'm going to be taking down my Christmas. I had a really hard time taking down my Christmas decor this year. I just really didn't want to take it down, but I've decided just to take out all of the red and leave up my winter decor. So that also includes my Christmas tree. I am leaving my Christmas tree up. I'm not sure for how long yet. Who knows when that'll be, just whenever I decide that I want to take it down. It could be February or March. I really don't know. Anyways, I am here at my desk and I'm getting that cleaned off. I'm going to get it taken down because I'm going to be getting a new desk pretty soon. I need something a little bit bigger. We've got to get a printer to have here at home, and I need something bigger to be able to put that on. So I'm thinking maybe an L-shaped desk. That may go in the classroom, but my niece is going to be using this desk. So I'm just getting that cleaned off, and I also started a Goodwill box. So I'm going to be throwing stuff in the box all day as I'm cleaning and decluttering. Things that I don't want, I know that I can donate, I'm going to throw in that box. These are some jeans that Kai has outgrown, and I usually try to hang on to his stuff for Kane for a little while. There's a gap in between them, so it's a few years before Kane can wear his stuff. So I'm going to fold those up and take them down to Kane's bedroom. I'm also going to go ahead and take all the Christmas stuff off of my bed. I had talked about this some in my last video. I really didn't want to take down my Christmas this year. I really had to talk myself into it, but I've decided just to remove all of the red and leave all of the wintry type stuff up. So I'm going to leave the snowflake, and then I traded out the red blanket for this gray blanket. I do want to get some more pillows and stuff for my bed, but I'm kind of waiting until I want to do like a whole makeover in here. I need to get some lamps for my bedside tables, some curtains. It'll probably be then that I'll get some more pillows for my bed.
I was facing all the sunlight while our feet swung freely from the bridge. You asked if I'd save you, if you were crazy enough to take a swim. I tried to make you see that my shoulder is ready for you to lean on. So why do you still flee when you know that you are the one?
I really needed to also get my closet cleaned out. I had been storing boxes in there from Christmas presents. The boxes had pictures on them of what was inside the box, and I didn't want the kids to see them. So I was hiding those in my closet until after Christmas, but now that Christmas is over, I can take those out. I'm also gonna take all of the wrapping paper and gift bags and stuff out of here. I had got an under the bed storage container for all of that stuff, so I'm gonna get that out of my closet and get it into the storage container and under my bed. I just got this one from Walmart. I think it was $9.88. I got one for wrapping paper, and I also got one to go under Ray's bed for all of her Barbie stuff. that won't be today. I'll do that on another day. But I also like to keep Kane's Hot Wheels in a container like this. They're just really good for all kinds of things.
Was an old flame, but I told you it's not, so let it go.
Now, moving into my bathroom. This box has been sitting in my bathroom since we moved in. This is the dog's stuff, and I just haven't really known what to do with it. I'm having to make some room here in these cabinets for this stuff. I'm tired of it sitting in the box, in the floor, so I'm just making some room, making it work. But this is like all of their shampoo, their leashes, sweaters, stuff like that, their puppy pads, all of that. So I'm gonna get that out of the box and into the cabinet.
If your love used to look so doubtful, I'm faithful like a blind girl's. I'm faithful like a blind girl's.
Go ahead and wash up all of my Christmas hand towels. So those will be clean and ready to pack away. I don't like to pack stuff like that up dirty. I like to have it clean, so when I pull it out the next year, it's ready to be used. And then when I finish up with this, I'm gonna head into the kitchen and we're gonna get a ham going in the crock pot.
I can set you free. I need to know. I can tell that you've been through some.
So this is just a brown sugar spiral ham. It's completely frozen, so I'm gonna put this into the crock pot and just let it cook for a few hours. It was already fully cooked, it just really needed to be heated through, so I'm just getting that on. Then later on this evening, I'll make all of the sides to go with it. We usually do all of the New Year's traditional foods. You'll have to let me know in the comments below what your traditional foods are, but we usually do black-eyed peas for good luck. Greens are for money, and I can't remember what everything else is, but I know that's what we have, so that's what I'm gonna be making us. So we'll do all of that later. For now, I'm just getting the ham into the crock pot.
If you need a hand, I am here for you. Walk that extra mile, I would do that too. Just so I could be beside you. If the end is near, just know that I got you. I'm your armor when things get tough. No, I got your back. Your battles are mine too. I'll fight for you when things get hard. Lay it all on me.
I'm gonna go ahead and work on my coffee mugs. I'm taking all of the seasonal mugs and moving those up to the very top of the cabinet. Instead of packing those away, I'm just gonna move them up top. By the way, whoever sent me this mug tree, please leave a comment or send me a message on Instagram. I got the package and there was no like little note or anything inside as to who it was from, and so I'm not really sure, but I absolutely love it, so thank you so much for sending that. I pretty much have all of my mugs hanging on it and really don't even use the cabinet, so whoever sent that, thank you. Decided just to take everything off this counter, give it a really good clean. I also needed to clean my Keurig, so I decided just to go ahead and do a really good clean over here. I'm using the Snowdrop by Mrs. Meyer's and it smells so good. I found mine at Target. I got the spray and the dish soap. So I'm just gonna wipe things down over here and kind of declutter a little bit. I absolutely love this little lamp. If y'all remember, I had like a silver lamp over here. It was kind of bulky, and a very sweet lady named Elizabeth had sent me this lamp, and it is gorgeous. I absolutely love it. It's like a white distressed looking lamp, and it just is perfect for this space. It's so cozy over here. She also sent me the Drew Barrymore griddle. I had mentioned that I wanted one in a video, and she was so sweet to send one. I had actually gotten one already, and she didn't realize it. I think I had just got one for Christmas before she had sent that one. So I had talked back and forth with her, and we agreed that I would, maybe try to return it or exchange it. So I was able to take it in store, and Walmart gave me a gift card for it. I was able to put that gift card towards the Drew Barrymore mixer. And I was so excited to get that mixer, because that's one thing I still don't have that I wanted. That was so very sweet of her to do that. So I just wanted to mention that and give her a thank you shout out here on my channel. That was so nice of her to do that when she did not have to do that at all. So I'm just going around and pulling down all of the Christmas stuff, anything that's red, anything that really screams Christmas, I'm taking down and putting into this little tote. I've got to get some storage totes. This is really all I have right now, and for the most part my stuff fit, but I've got a few things that did not fit in there, so I do have to get some more totes. Moving on to my refrigerator, this was on my to-do list today. My fridge was overpacked, and there was a lot of stuff that needed to go. I've got some greens here we're gonna cook up later. I've got cookie frosting over here that needs to be thrown out. That's from when we decorated cookies for Christmas. So what I'm going to do is pull everything out and wipe all the shelves and the walls of the fridge down. There was tea splatters up at the top of the fridge, and so I want to get all that wiped out, and I'm only going to put back what needs to go back. The rest is going. My handheld vacuum just to quickly vacuum out all the crumbs, and then I'll go back with some spray and a microfiber cloth and give everything a good wipe. There was a film of something on that last shelf. I'm not sure what it was, maybe some spilled milk or something, so I just really needed to get all that cleaned up.
all lost. The moments that just passed us by, when we go blinded by what makes us die, could be vague, just a blink of a moment, and it's gone. We keep falling down until we start to tear, but we can still be strong. So wipe out all your tears when words die, when we fall.
So these are just all the dirty dishes that I pulled from the refrigerator. I'm gonna get those loaded into the dishwasher really quick, scrub up my sink, and then I'm gonna do some organizing under my kitchen sink. It is a hot mess. We've got so many cleaning products down there, and it's really hard to see what I have. And a lot of it honestly can be thrown in the trash because it's old cleaners that were here before I have moved back in. And so I'm gonna get those cleaned out, and then what I do want to keep, I'm gonna get organized.
About to give up, but I won't. When the world falls away and you feel caught, I'll be there.
I love this little pedestal. I found it at Ollie's. I think it was like $6.99 or something, but I keep it here by my sink, and I keep my hand soap on it, my dish soap, the multi-surface spray, and my little scrub brushes. I do have a little bit of dish soap I still need to finish. I'm keeping that under the sink. I'm just putting out the snowdrop for display since, you know, it's kind of part of decor for me. And I'm loving this crushed candy cane hand soap. It smells so good. It's become one of my favorite scents from Bath & Body Works. When I was cleaning out my refrigerator, I found some cranberries that I had gotten for a simmer pot a couple of weeks ago, and I really needed to go ahead and finish up those cranberries, get them used because they were starting to look pretty rough. So I'm just filling my pot with some water, putting in the cranberries, a few orange slices, and a few cinnamon sticks. So I'm just gonna set this on high until it's boiling, and then once it's boiling, I will turn it down to like a low medium, just a nice constant simmer. And this really does make your house smell so good. So I've got that on to going. I'm gonna go ahead and work here under my sink. A lot of these products can be tossed, but there's a lot that I want to keep, and I really just need to organize. So I have a Lazy Susan that I already had, and I'm gonna use that down here. I think that'll be really nice to be able to just turn that and grab what I need. The rest of everything else I'm gonna put into some baskets.
I'm a social suicide. Since I lost you, I've been high. Think you saw me with your friends last night. I think it was you. Such a tragic, rather painful sight. So embarrassing. So I ran back to my heartache, holding hands with the night. Hopelessly hoping you'd call. If we think about it, we think too much. Maybe we should talk about it, should be enough. But we'll never be enough for us if we not give up. Just say yes. 'Cause baby, 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 we're better than that. Maybe, 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 maybe it's as simple as that. If there's love in afterlife, hope we catch the same flight. If we think about it, we think too much. Maybe we should talk about it, should be enough. But we'll never be enough for us if we not give up. Think about it. And when I think about it, I think too much. I don't wanna talk about it, we talk enough. We'd rather think about it, 'cause I'm in love, I'm in love. Just say yes. was that.
So I went back and forth if I was going to change out this wreath. It's got a little frosty look to it, and it's also got some of those little red berries. But I forgot I had this other wreath, so I'm just going to go ahead and change that out. This one that I'm hanging up now is more of like a all year round kind of wreath. I'm also going to go ahead and clean out my windowsill. We have had flies in our house like crazy, and I had 2 in my windowsill that were dead, so I need to get those vacuumed out. Give it a good wipe, and I'm going to go ahead and move into the living room and kind of pick things up in here. I'm going to go ahead and pack away the red blanket. I do have some pillow covers coming for my living room. I'm going to do a whole makeover here in this room very soon. That should be my next video actually. And I've got some pillow covers coming. So when those come in, I will replace the ones that I have on now, the red striped ones. I'll replace those. But I'm really excited for that video. We're going to be hanging some curtains. I have a really pretty entryway table. I'm going to be rearranging, moving the couch and all of that. So like I said, that should be my next video. I'm also taking the Christmassy stuff here off of this ottoman tray and replacing it with some everyday decor. I'm going to leave the little deer tray for the remote. That's not too Christmassy, and it still fits in with the winter decor. I also had to fix the little handle here on this one end. It had popped off, and the screws that went to it no longer was working. I don't know if the holes got stripped out or what. So I just grabbed a couple of screws and got that fixed. And like I mentioned earlier, I am leaving my Christmas tree up for a little bit longer. I really don't know how long I'm going to leave it up, just until maybe it starts to warm up again. I'm really liking the warm glow. It just adds a warmth to the house, especially in these cold winter months. And I think that's one reason I just don't want to take it down. So I'm going to leave it up. I am taking all of the little ornaments off of it and just leaving it bare. I didn't have a lot of ornaments to start with because we just moved into this house and I didn't really have any ornaments at all. These are just a few ornaments that I've collected so far. So yeah, if you are like me and you don't want to take your tree down just yet, leave it up, girl.
I've learned my lesson in hindsight. Why did I take my hand off the wheel? I'm like a deer in the headlights. Just can't believe what you think and feel. 'Cause I've been going backwards, drifting off with your words. Can't find a way to deal with this now. Don't you see you in
This one pillow here that I have under the tree, it says Merry Christmas on one side, and then on the other side it just has buttons. So I'm just gonna flip that around and leave it where it's at.
me to swallow, swallow still. Can't believe that this is real. To be going on without you gives me chills. It's a bitter pill. It's a bitter pill. It's a bitter pill. So skilled at procrastination. You gotta give me credit for that. Lost you when I stagnated. I should've seen it right off the bat. 'Cause you've been sending signals. I guess it's very simple, but I was occupied with myself. Remember that you implied forever, but now you're like whatever and moving on to somebody else. 'Cause it's a bitter, bitter pill that I need to swallow, swallow still. Can't believe that this is real. To be going on without you gives me chills. It's a bitter pill. It's a bitter pill. It's a bitter pill. I know you struggled with your patience, 'cause I was holding us back in every way. And now that I've learned the basics.
Let's go ahead and move on to the rest of our New Year's dinner. So one thing we always have every year is some kind of greens. I personally like mustard greens the best. You'll have to let me know which ones you prefer. I know some people like collards better, but for me, I like mustard. So I have 2 bundles here. I'm just rinsing them off really good. I'm gonna let them drain for just a second and then transfer them over to a towel where I will dry them off a little bit better, and I'll, break the stems off, and then I'll take the leaves and break them into smaller bite-sized pieces. But I won't bore you guys with too much of the prep work here. I just wanted to explain what I was gonna do to them before we get them in the pot. Coming over to my pot, I'm pouring in just a little bit of olive oil, some bacon bits. I really like the bacon bits from Sam's. That's what I have here, and they are the closest to real bacon. I just really like the quality of them. It's as if I cooked a pack of bacon and I cut it up myself. So I'm gonna add that into the pot with some garlic and just stir that around for a second, let it cook, and then we're gonna put the mustard greens in. And it's so funny how 2 bundles of mustard greens turn into what I end up with, but that's fine because honestly, I'm really the only one that eats them anyways. My kids don't eat mustard greens, but once I got them in the pot, I sprinkled on some onion powder, and we're just cooking those until they're tender. I'm gonna constantly stir them for about 3 to 5 minutes, and those will be done. Those are really easy to do. To me, the bacon, it gives it a lot of flavor, but I also wanted to add some of the juice from my ham that I had going in the crock pot. I put a little bit of that in there just to add some extra flavor. The back burner, I just needed to heat up some cream corn. Really wish that I had some fresh cream corn that I got from somebody's garden, but I don't, so I just got mine from the store. It's frozen. Maybe one day I'll have a garden of my own. So you'll have to let me know what kind of foods are traditional for you and your family at New Year's. I know it's different all around the world, so I would really love to hear what kind of foods are traditional for you, but we usually will have some kind of pork, so that's why I did the ham, and we also do black-eyed peas for good luck. The greens are supposed to represent the money, so that's really the 3 main things I try to have, and then the rest of everything is just fillers. I wouldn't really say that I necessarily believe all of that. This is just what we grew up doing, and it's just traditional food for us, so this is what I like to make for my family. Had were these canned black-eyed peas, so I'm gonna doctor those up with some chicken broth. I'm just pouring those right into the pot. I'm not draining the can or anything, and then I'm gonna pour in 2 cups of chicken broth, a little bit of salt, and I'm just gonna let those simmer for a few minutes. That was our New Year's dinner. It was really good, and we are gonna have enough to eat on for the next couple of days. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope that you are having a very happy New Year's Eve, and I pray that every single one of you has the best 2024. I don't really know that I have any New Year's resolutions. You'll have to let me know if you have any down below. Maybe just focusing more on my health and taking better care of myself, working out, drinking more water, stuff like that. So if you have any resolutions, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to leave a butterfly emoji down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.